Hi, I'm Vincy, planning to start a gold trading business. Still, 2025, I recommend Dubai. Now you'll be wondering why Dubai? Dubai, with all its infrastructure and its easy access to east or west gold traders and zero corporate tax, or even Dubai is positioned as a third in global gold trading business, and it's almost like 40% of world's trading, gold trading is happening in Dubai. Concluding all these things gives you a clear idea why Dubai is positioned as the good place to start your gold trading business. If you are a person who's really interested to put your gold business, like kickstart your gold business, I will recommend you Dubai as your launch pad for your business. Only concern over here is like you should understand which judiciaries you will have to choose. Understand the fact that all the free zones are not allowed to do gold trading because gold, of course, it's a precious metal and that requires a security regulatory authority approval. So most of the free zones are not allowed to take external approvals and get it easily done as you think. So always choose a free zone which is accurate for your business. Say for an example like DMCC, if your plan is to do an international business. Now, if you are a person who's planning for a traditional method of gold trading, like you can have a premises or you can have an office or like a warehouse and then do gold trading, it's 100% sure you need to go with a mainland company, wherein there are certain steps associated with getting a mainland company. In a previous video of mine, I had explained you how to get a trade license in Dubai Economic Department. The similar steps are followed, but in this particular license, there is a certain external approval which is called SIRA, Security Regulatory Authority approval. So first you get a trade license, trade name and initial approval from Dubai Economic Department, and then we get an NOC, no objection certificate from SIRA to finish our trade license in Economic Department. And then you can fetch your premises like somewhere in Dubai, or you can choose gold souk, wherein a lot of gold traders can be associated in your business as a seller or as a buyer of your product, and then you can get a premises there. For that, you need to have a security regulated authority approved company like security fixing company, camera fixing company, to put your cameras in the premises to get your approvals done, because only those people can fix you the approvals from SIRA, because SIRA always demand you to fix your cameras in your premises with a SIRA approved company. You cannot simply fix with an IT guy and then get it from the SIRA, like the certificate, SIRA certificate. For that, it's mandatory. Go with a SIRA certified company. Let them fix the security items in your premises. Call for a SIRA inspection. SIRA will be coming to your premises. They'll be inspecting. If all the gadgets are as per their requirement, then they will give the SIRA certificate. You are good to go with your gold trading license. But if SIRA is demanding you to change or do some amendments, you will have to fulfill it until they approve it. So there is a certain challenge to find a proper company who can help you in fixing all these things and call the SIRA inspection team for an inspection. That's another challenge over a gold trading license. Another important thing is it's always good to have an insurance, a due diligence for the company, because most of the people try to skip all these steps without forecasting the future consequence. We don't know what is going to happen for our company. This is always an expensive metal. So always try to get a trade license from Economic Department, get your SIRA approval, get your insurance, and if you're a person who's not having residence ID, it is mandatory to have an investor visa in your own company or in any other company as an employment visa, or however you're planning to get your visa, because visa is mandatory to have a bank account. And as you know, gold trading always falls in high security in the banks. So because of that, your KYC will be very strong in the banks. To get your bank account, your trade license, your documentations, your residence ID is a mandatory document. Get all these things done and then you can get your bank account in any traditional banks or all banks. And it will be always mandatory to have multiple currency accounts, because most of the cases you will be purchasing locally the gold, or you'll be selling it overseas, you'll be importing the material. For this, multiple currencies required. So you need a solid bank account too. So these are the major steps that most of the people make some mistakes, that they may not get all these awareness in the initial day, and they go for a normal bank, and later down 6 months they have an international transaction that they may not be able to do in the current bank that they're having. And here the system is like, when you have a normal bank account, it's hard to upgrade it. You initially, if you're not conveying all these things, then again you'll have to go for another bank account. So all these things are going to make you a big challenge in the future. So to avoid all these things, in the initial day itself, plan it in a nice way. Choose the judiciary. If you're planning to do locally, then choose mainland. If you're planning to do only international business and make UAE as a hub, then you can go for DMCC. The cost for DMCC is roughly around like 100 to 150,000 dirhams, depending on our number of partners and other requirements. If you're planning for local business, then mainland would be the good option. The cost of license will be roughly around 25 to 35,000 dirhams, depending again on the partners' premises that we are choosing, because 5% of your rent also will be affecting in the license. And then wisely, if you're choosing this, half away the problem is sorted. Then you need to decide the managerial position of the person who's going to be in the license, who's going to have the signatory. That person should have Emirates ID to get the bank account. And meanwhile, you need to get the SIRA approval. For that, you need a SIRA certified company to get the approval for you. And then once you have the ID, once you have the SIRA certificate, then you can apply for the bank account. And then you can apply for import-export code. When you're planning to import a material here or export, you need an import-export code. Then you can apply for it. And then you can get the association with different distributors in the market. If you want to get some refinery certifications, you can approach a third party initially, rather you set up yourself for refinery. There are a lot of steps involved. So if you look into the step-by-step procedures, a lot of mistakes can be avoided and you can do your business very smoothly. In any of this part, if you are having any doubt, please let us know and we are happy to help you and clarify all your queries. Thank you.